Guten Abend, Bert, schön hier zu sehen. Hoffe, es geht dir schon besser und alles. Schön, dass du hier bist. Jederzeit kannst du beitreten, wenn du willst, falls du Zeit hast, natürlich. Heute konzentrieren wir uns auf Gruppe 3 und natürlich auf Fragen für das Event. Dazu bin ich ja hier. Good evening, nice to see you, mate. Yeah, so practice. You were really quick to join the lobby. Nice to see you here, of course. Really glad that all the settings for the wheel are worked out and it is fine. And don't have as many problems as before. Very nice. I mean, it gets better, so I hope it is fixed until tomorrow. But the first month isn't that old, so I have no idea why you have issues. Usually just because the software is like not up to date, and because it's an older product there is no support anymore. Really surprising. I don't think that those people know that this is just practice and no racing at all. We should have around 2 hours for today, so we have plenty of time to get used to the perfect strategy. And I will be a bit longer here on the Nordschleife because it's the most important quali, as we all know. We only have one, and it's here. Yeah. Look, it's incredible. When I'm actually just practicing, I have 7 people, and when I want to race, there are only 2. It's perfect. But don't forget, guys, to join Tudor's lobby around 6:30. It's generally broken. So the wheel itself is broken, or something with the software, because this could also be a problem. Okay, so maybe the ports are the problem. Because the electrical components don't correspond with each other as they should. I mean, I am an electrical engineer in Austria, but I don't have the vocabulary to explain everything perfectly to you in English. So the connection between the rim and the base is clean, I suppose. Because the most important thing is that the electrical contacts are clean and working as they should. Because this is usually problem number one. I could be also overheating, yeah. That's also a problem. With some wheels. With the R50 it's good because it has a really good like cooling system. Or like the base itself is from aluminium and it doesn't overheat at all. I think only when I drive like full like force feedback, then definitely. Maybe we could start a race actually. Just for practice. Yeah, it's electrical problem there. Probably yes. Maybe I should have put the name Just Practice for the room. Because we already have 8 people that think that we are racing actually. But I think it would be fair to not race because there are some people joining late and we never did that before. Oh my goodness. Oh, nice transition actually. I mean, have you looked it up on Reddit? As I said, it's really good for looking up problems. Every issue I had on PC with something got fixed. Oh my god, the lag was crazy. I don't know if you can just open the wheelbase itself and see what the problem might be. Or if there is maybe an error detection software. There's some firms that actually give you that for free. There. Ooh, you're using a Porsche. I don't know if it's the new or the older model. Didn't quite see it. Holy lag. We have 11 people, 12 people now. Crazy. I hope that you're not typing any comments because I don't see them. Maybe it's not refreshing again like last time. Ooh, that's not good. So isn't it responding or is just a false feedback like undrivable? Okay, that definitely has to do with a sensor that says when to like turn the wheel down because of overheating issues. Thank you for typing on, like, no need to be harsh. Ooh. That's the problem. Okay, that's hard. That's, yeah. The software can't do anything because of it. Yeah, just in Austria, if you would say it like this, it would be really harsh. In our language, this would be like not good, but still, thank you. Okay, practice can also mean racing, but for me a practice is not a race. Like in F1 you also don't have a race in free practice. he didn't curse at you, but he said like, oh man, oh, something like this. So not like, how should I say it? Like, come on man, not necessary. I mean, there is no one-to-one translation, to be honest. It's pretty much the same as Vettel said in Brazil when he collided with Leclerc. It's like saying, come on man, not necessary, or why always me, or just when something unnecessary or bad happens, you just say like Himmel, Herrgott, Mann, or Oida, warum immer ich, something like this. He's even typing in Austrian German, not normal German. That means he is pretty angry right now. I just told him that just practice and yeah, if he don't, he can leave if he doesn't want to wait for a race. Oh god, we got Senna here. We got Senna is here. Oh my goodness. I hope it's not the Senna I know, because he would destroy us. Okay. Oops. I said that I just told him he should relax. Maybe we can do a quick race. You know what? I can offer two-lap race, just doing things a bit different, and that's all. Yeah, perfect. Yeah, it's not my favorite car. It's stable and everything, but still feels a bit too like bit too much weight on this car. I would do a quick two-lap race, to be honest. Really? Yeah, I just have to think about something. If we do a two-lap race, I'm going to do like one soft and medium, both required, yeah. Okay, yeah. Okay, let's do it. Why not? Too quick. I would just do medium and should be fine. Yeah, like this. So all tires available. I would suggest you to use the mediums because the softs die too quickly. We got 14 people. Crazy. Now I should also have the green tick, of course. Why not just go right now? Let me check again. 2 laps times 4, yeah. times 6. Yeah, perfect. Mihai GT is also there. We could just do open lobby racing at this point. But I want to do at least some practice. Maybe I could do a bit more practice tomorrow and focus on some quick racing. Yeah, we have a full lobby. So let's go. Will be quite interesting. So it's possible to finish on all tires, but for softs you need some tire management. Or I'm starting on P1. I don't know. I don't know if it's good or not. Oh my goodness, and she's a lot better than I thought off the line. Hope the problems are not too much. I think you're a controller right now. I mean, there are better ways to practice than on the Nordschleife. That's in a race, that's for sure. For controller, I suggest you to be optimistic with the throttle and say a bit longer on the brakes than you think you should. Oops. Ooh, Loeso with the dive from attempt doesn't quite get it. So optimistic on the curves there. That's my problem. I'm really optimistic with all the curves and stuff, and that's why I keep losing the car around here. Actually, Cursius said that pit stop on a 2-lap race is pointless. Have you seen the setup or the settings for Saturday here? We have only 4 laps, but have to use all 3 different tire compounds, so... Because the softs should only last 1 lap, mediums 2. Even if you overshoot the mediums, you're gonna have problems, and the hards are there. I mean, you could drive the whole race with them. Then you have to use all 3 tire compounds, so it will be a strategic race. The most important decision is when are you going to use the hards, when are you going to use the mediums and softs. can see, I'm not really good around here. I have no idea where the optimal racing line is, braking points and so on. I know the whole track, I know every turn, but I don't know what's the fastest way to race here. Now we're going to lose two positions at once. That's true, and both to the wall, and I get absolutely side slammed. Because we don't have damage on, I can just continue as if nothing happened. Like, I have no idea how fast a Group 3 car should be around here in the mediums. I only know that the record from the Mustang GTD is a 641. So we are a bit off. I have to save my tires a bit, because I don't think I can make it with this driving style, sliding way too much. Already I can feel the rear wheels are way too hot right now. That was harsh. Losing the car at this corner is not really good. I just hope that he doesn't go for overtake in Nutkurve. This would be absolutely diabolical. Yeah, that was a bit too much. That was a weird racing line. I kinda liked it, but still. Felt really weird. Not to my most... not like my weakest sector, to be honest. It feels really fun to drive here, but I think I lose the most amount of time around this section. Oh my goodness. Yeah, not too many mistakes had to happen at some point. I think I should put the fuel on ×3 so we have something to change. Maybe I think ×1 is good because you have to look after the tires a bit more. But after this, only practice. Ah, good race though. It was quite fun. Ooh. A lot of stuff going on here. Many position changes. I mean, we are here to have fun. We are not fighting for the world title or anything. We are here to have fun, and I created the league together with Naeem to have like this kind of racing you don't see a lot happening in daily races. Bro, you're P6 and the first time you're using a controller, you're in front of some A drivers, you're in front of Loeso, who's literally racing like always. And he is not last place, usually. Maybe it's just the track, I don't know. On controller, like driving off-road and so on is really good. Well, we're here to have fun. If you're there for racing, okay. And yeah, I hope that the wheel at least gets fixed. And maybe the problems disappear out of nowhere. Who knows? Yeah, I mean, we can also do a race now, but I think we should try a small race on Spielberg maybe. At least I will give you like 2 laps or something like that to drive on the Nordschleife. Just to get that you can get used to driving controller here. Are you already on track? If not, then maybe you can drive in front of me and I will look at the driving and maybe give you some advice for a controller. If you want to. Yeah, we will see. Yeah, we just. Ah, okay. I knew I recognized the livery. Don't worry about penalties, you're here to get used to the controller. You're definitely still fast, so don't worry about your pace, it's more than enough. But don't worry about your pace, you're really good. Same pace as me. Okay, that means on a Nordschleife you're not the quickest, but still. Look, I crashed before you and I'm using the wheel. 2 more minutes, then we're going to Spielberg, which will be race number 2, of course, on the IRS calendar, which will be the first race with rain. And it starts with rain, and like halfway through the race you can think about maybe pitting to slicks, but you will see it for yourself. If we only do practice for Spielberg, no racing, even if many people are asking for it. I put practice in the title. If they want to race, they can do open lobby. I mean, we had one race and it was actually quite good. 1 minute. Yeah, I'm not looking forward race 1. Hoping for the others to be better. Now complete switch from the dry Nordschleife to really wet Spielberg, which is an accurate weather description of a typical summer day in Austria, to be honest. A lot of rain during the day, and at night it's dry. Should be the other way around. Let's see. I think rain is on controller easier than on the wheel. Now going to see actually Megatron for the first time on track. At least you saved it. It's not that easy to save this on the rain. I don't know if the physics update changed anything, but like 2 years ago someone tried if it's faster to drive with traction control in the rain, and the quick answer is no. Ooh, yeah, that's what happens if you get on the grass. That's why I chose Spielberg for the wet race, because this is a lot more challenging than you think. And the rain is ending in a few laps. Much earlier than expected, to be honest. But don't take these settings for granted that they will be the same on Saturday. Because, yeah, Naim will be the host. He will set up all things. So these settings I have right now here are not the final settings. He will do them. I will just tell him what I want to have. Are you sure? Because the pace is still good. Don't worry about it. You're even faster than Razor, and you know that he races against Stick and so on. So it's up to you. I would be ashamed to not have you in the final. Because I can postpone it again. That's the problem. I mean, Stick himself and Bilson is missing, but I cannot postpone it. That's the real problem. I would wish to postpone it until everyone has time, but it won't happen. There's also a league going on after this, and I need to be, of course, I have to like give the others also time to host an event. I cannot just block the most important day like for half a year. What is the problem actually? Is it just that you don't enjoy driving on controller, or? Sure, yeah. I'm gonna tell you some advice if you want. Stay on the stream as long as you want. I will tell you when the rain is ending and so on, and strategy wise. Tricky car. Hey yo, look who's here. Slime, nice to see you here. We're just doing some practice. Hope you had a nice day. Welcome to the stream. We're here in the beautiful Austrian Alps where I was working like 2 weeks ago. And this mountain behind here, almost 3,000 meters high, that was my workplace for the military. I'm fine, thank you. Yeah, actually this week was okay. I had a lot of physical work, but my work times were amazing. Could finish from work like every time at 4 p.m. And I got a really nice gift, so to say, because one of our commanders is retiring from his job and he gave like his favorite recruits some gifts, and I got his old uniform, which is absolute honor to have. Plays really good in the rain. A lot faster than myself. Really nice. Actually, I need one for myself too. I still have my old TV from my childhood, which cannot even... It doesn't even have 2K resolution. At Gran Turismo it still looks good, but I can see every pixel on my TV. When I'm driving at night it's horrible. I just see pitch black, which is going to be a huge problem for them all. In an IRS in the future, because the mod doesn't have that much lighting going on. Horizon, happy for you. Hope it's nice and you're using it as good as possible. And Luis and I are matching our pace every time. I think we can maybe switch to the slicks next lap. I think now it's too wet, still too wet for slick tires. I think in a race around lap 8 you can pit, because we have more cars than here, of course, so the track will dry up way more quickly than right now. Thank you for the support as always. Always glad to have you here. Thank you. Nice one. 4K. I don't even have 2K. But nice one. Hope you have fun with it. Hope you get even a better experience on GT7. You can enjoy the graphics a bit more. I can imagine, but I hope it's worth it. I think the last sector is still a bit too red. One more lap. Oh, perfect. The settings are exactly as they should be. There should be a strategic race with risk versus reward. So pretty much everyone can win here. You can go as early as you want into the pits. This can be rewarded but also punished. Really nice. I can imagine. It always feels really weird when I'm like playing on Gran Turismo and then capturing some video clips, and when I open it on the laptop it looks much better than on my TV. Oh yeah, Inters are way better now, but I think I don't know if in the race it's actually good to pit for the Inters. Because at this point I would just use the slicks. Let's try. Let's see if it's a bad or good decision. Oh my goodness. I think it's also possible to pit maybe one lap earlier. Our curb is still too wet. Could be also faster if you use the Inters to the end. As you can see, Lorenzo is way faster than us right now. Did it work? Has anything changed? Okay, I hope for the best as always. Okay, I'm faster, but not by much. That means that maybe the Inters are the best choice. And? Ah, okay, driving. It's at least something. Okay, do you have multiple rims? Because you disconnect them all the time. So if I'm only using one, but as soon as a custom wheel comes out, I might have a second one. And yeah, I'm still not believing that I'm buying this actually, because it costs as much as my whole sim rig. But this wheel is crazy. And compatible with every single wheelbase in existence. And I have bought like 5 or 6 different things from the same company, and they are really, really good. Amazing customer support, really nice. And they gifted me sequential shift, which is worth like 150 euros. Ah, okay. Not much. Probably end after 2 laps. Stream is going on since over an hour, I think. Should be around 70 minutes. Okay, that's right. Now I keep my rim on the base because as an electrical engineer I know how bad it is to... Oh my goodness. Nice drift. To disconnect and connect all the time is not good for the electrical ports at all. Not good. Ah, okay, that's right. Yeah, no grip. The stream goes as like the stream is on while I still having fuel. As soon as the car runs out, I'm going to leave it. No problem, and thank you for joining, although you had some problems and so on. Hope you have a better idea if you participate tomorrow, which I hope for sure. What the best strategy is. So for the Nordschleife, 2 laps on mediums and 1 on hards. Maybe I suggest you to use the medium tire on the beginning for 2 laps and the hard tire for the middle. Oh, it's gone again. And the soft is the last tire compound. Sure, it would be a blast to have because you're pretty much the most loyal player here. It would be a real shame to host without you because we already lost so many good players. Wilson cannot drive physically because he got hurt, and Tula got an appointment with his family, so cannot join. Okay, yeah. I used the softer thing as last tire because I tend to slide way too much in a Nordschleife and I would overheat the tires really fast. So this is the last lap. After that my car will run out of fuel. I don't know about the fuel prices in the UK and all over the world, of course, but they are horrible in Austria. You pay like 2.2 euros per liter. So I have a pretty small car, and if I have to fill up the tank entirely, I have to pay like 100 euros, which is crazy. Yeah, I think I'm starting on the hards actually. Because I know I will be losing many positions. Just want to drive them at the first lap, because at the first lap you lose the most amount of time. Okay, so it's pretty much the same as in Austria. Yeah, absolutely horrible. I mean, in Austria, pretty much 50% of the price is just tax. The government made a new rule where they like do less tax than before, but just instead of paying 100 euros for a small car, you have to pay now 95, which is still way too much. I have to look it up. Ooh. Yeah. Nice feature in Gran Turismo. You cannot drive slower than 80 because, of course, the pit lane is not a cut scene, it's a real scene. And even if you go into the pits with zero fuel, the car is at least 80 kilometers per hour fast because of exactly this reason. As you can see, I can accelerate and everything, even though I have no fuel. The real driving simulator. I know it's, I know. So technically we could do a race with no fuel and it would still work, which is crazy actually. So because Naim is still working, I'm going to be responsible for the sign up for tomorrow. I will try my best. Don't have that much time, but still will try my best. Let's open up the daily roulette ticket real quick, and then we're gonna call it a day. That's true. But no, I think right now it's actually good to own an electric car because of the fuel prices. But still, I wouldn't drive an electric car only if it's a really cool car like the Hyundai Ioniq 5 or the Porsche Taycan is actually quite nice. Ja, sehen uns dann. Vielen Dank für heute. Auf jeden Fall. Und wirklich gute Pace vor allem im Regen. Du warst viel schneller als ich. Respekt. Und wir sehen uns hoffentlich morgen. So yeah, I will tell you how to react to the message. And then yeah, just do it. I hope the sign up is pretty quickly, because last time we had like 5 people at the end. Yeah, no worries. I will do like a confirmed slot, I don't know, slot, and I can drive slot, because I want to know like if they can drive or not, because the worst thing is when nobody like responds. Well, no worries. And thank you so much, like every time, for joining. And I hope the wheel gets fixed pretty soon. If you need something, I should be online. Don't know how much time I have. Just tell me if you need something. And until then, see you